During this year's Met Gala, Kim Kardashian decided to show up wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress. And that led to a big brouhaha. People were pretty outraged by it because, I mean, look, honestly, that dress is a piece of history. It should be in a museum. I personally don't think it's a good idea to have anyone wear it. It has nothing to do with Kim Kardashian. So I understand the controversy that it created. But today, this story is trending because someone had posted a side-by-side of the dress that purports to show the damage caused to the dress by Kim Kardashian wearing it. So I'm skeptical of these images, so I just kind of want to put that out there. I'd like to see a little more confirmation before we just kind of take this at face value. Now, let's take a look at the first tweet because it shows you the side-by-side. Notably, the lighting is different. I mean, that should be sign number one. The tweet by Philip Lewis says, Kim Kardashian wore Marilyn Monroe's 1962 gown to the Met Gala, and the famous dress now appears to be damaged from that night. It looks like there are some crystals missing, but I'm uncertain as to whether or not the picture of the crystals missing are from the exact portion of the dress that you see on the left-hand side.
I can't make heads or tails out of that picture.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the truth is. What I do know is the very risk of the dress being damaged would make me not want to lend the dress to any celebrity to wear. Again, I think it belongs in a museum, not on a celebrity at the Met Gala. Am I being crazy here?
No, you're not being crazy, but at the same time, sometimes I have to figure out what people are outraged at in the story. So this is breaking news, so I didn't get a chance to delve into it too much. It's kind of a funny breaking news story. Right?
Breaking news.
Breaking news. She wore a dress 3 weeks ago. Anyway, it just came across our desk because of the tweet. And so I don't know who's responsible for the dress. So if, for example, she bought it, well, she bought it.
No, she didn't buy it. It was
so
lent.
I'm saying in that example, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, I know that she didn't buy it, but I don't know who's responsible for the dress. If they made the decision to let anybody wear it, forget Kim Kardashian, well, that's on them, right? Because if Anna wore it or Kardashian wore it or whoever wore it, yeah, you could spill something on it. Yeah, especially a dress like that, a couple of gems could fall off. It's kind of obvious that that could happen. So whoever owns it and decided to give it to her, I would say it's like almost 100% their responsibility rather than Kardashian.
So it's the Marilyn Monroe collection, Instagram. They posted the new photos Monday, meaning today, showing the dress damage. So that's where it originally came from. Kardashian vowed to not make any alterations to the dress. Is she not merciful? Can you imagine if she made alterations to the dress? Like it's a part of his look. Whether you care about Marilyn Monroe or not, like I don't care if you care, right? Like it is a piece of history. Like why is anyone wearing the dress? So it was lent to her. I'm trying to find the organization that decided to give it to her, which was not a good idea.
Yeah, but they could take any deal that they want, right? If they decided that she could alter the dress, again, it's on them. So is it history? I guess. Is it something that I care a lot about? No. And don't get me wrong, Marilyn Monroe is definitely an icon. I mean, on Old School tonight, we might actually play a game of what's more American. I know everybody enjoys that game. And I was gonna ask Elvis or Marilyn Monroe. But you can go Michael Jackson or Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe might beat everybody on who's more American, right? It's a goofy game, it doesn't really mean anything.
No, it means everything.
It's very high stakes on Old School tonight.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're a member, you get Old School anytime you want, tyt.com/join to become a member. We do a lot of fun shows.
I have more deets though.
Yeah, okay, just last thought is, as much of an icon as she is, whoever owns the dress owns the dress.
So the dress is owned by Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. So it does actually belong in a museum. They just decided to lent it out. So in 2016, Ripley's Believe It or Not museum in Orlando bought the dress for $4.8 million.
See, 100% on them. That's a $5 million dress. You want to give it to Kardashian. And part of the reason why they do probably is for stories like this, so they can get extra publicity.
God, I hate the world we live in right now. I just do. There are so many, look, I don't know what it is lately, but I've been pretty obsessed with historical artifacts, like even like things that happened in like the last century, right? It doesn't have to be something that's ancient. And okay, let me give you an example of something I've been obsessed about. So back in the day in Los Angeles, downtown LA to be specific, downtown LA was actually like a suburban neighborhood back in the day, right? And so it was known as Bunker Hill. And they had a neighborhood of these insanely beautiful, intricate Victorian homes. And then they decided like, yeah, we're gonna revitalize LA, and then downtown LA was gonna be downtown LA as we know it today, which is a nightmare. So they decided to do away with that community. Some people literally moved their homes out of Bunker Hill. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they moved the homes out of Bunker Hill. This day, only one of those homes remains, okay? And it's on the market currently actually for like $13 million. But like, I'm so fascinated. Like, there used to be a cute little like French cottage community in Hollywood, which was like destroyed, right? These Victorian homes destroyed. And I just like love learning about that history. And like, why didn't we try harder to like protect those things? We didn't even care. We didn't even try. We didn't even try.
So I have many things to say about this.
Now we have all these ugly like box homes that are being built everywhere. All these like rich people keep buying these cute Spanish style homes that have been around for a long time. They demolish them because it's not big, ugly, and boxy enough. And then they bring in the developers and it's like, hey, can you build me a giant box with some windows that's too big for this lot? Okay, great.
Yeah.
They're destroying LA. There's a restaurant in LA, in Hollywood, that's been around since 1919 called Musso and Frank. And it's a steakhouse, and that's where all of the Hollywood stars would go dine, including Marilyn Monroe and all of that. And I love walking in there, again, because like they haven't really changed it. It still looks the way it did in 1919. And I just love it. I don't know, I've been weirdly nostalgic for like fairly recent history in LA. Even though I wasn't alive, I didn't experience any of it. And I know I'm definitely romanticizing it, but I just love old stuff. I love artifacts that represent history, and I want to protect it, which is why even though I'm not like some crazy Marilyn Monroe fan, her dress is a piece of history and I want to protect it. And I wish Ripley's wanted to protect it as well.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.